Found out that my daughter was molested by an old, what I thought was friend of mine from childhood.
Me and my ex stayed with her sister for about a week. Sunday morning, I got woke up by the police knocking on the bedroom door. They asked me to come downstairs. Next thing I knew, I walk out in handcuffs.
My wife had gone up to check on my daughter that day, and after about 4 minutes of talking to her, I was downstairs cleaning and she screamed my name to the top of her lungs, and I ran up there to see what was wrong, and she pretty much, showed me what she saw. We were saying it was her period, and she was like, no. Basically almost yelled at us and said, no, it was Lenel. When I was at the hospital with my daughter, I was pretty enraged because I knew, just her telling me she did it was more than enough for me to believe it.
They put me in a squad car. I didn't know what was going on the whole time until I got down to the police station. They take me down to the interrogation room, and then they're accusing me of sexual assault, rape on Elena's daughter. Now through the interrogation, I even offered them my DNA. I even asked to take a lie detector test. But regardless of what, they still took me into the jailhouse anyway. I had to go through over a year of court battles between back and forth with them until it finally was dismissed.
I let this man into my house and he rapes my child, and that really upset me, and I want to see him get what he deserves today.
I would never do anything to nobody's child at all, period. I have a child of my own, and I would not ever want anyone to touch my child.
It's affecting my daughter still. She's gone through therapy and all that, but it still affects her. I believe it still affects her in school. And I think once she sees him pay for what he did, I think she'll be a lot better. She'll be a lot better off.
I do believe that she has been touched inappropriately, and my assumption about it, I believe that it was Lennard, her father.
Lenel tried to accuse me of doing it to my daughter, but that really upset me too, but it's typical. I figured that would be his next strategy after he started seeing multiple court dates show up.
Now, if she wasn't touched, then I honestly believe that the mother, Elaina, made up this story just to get back at me, because she used to hit on me all the time. Her sister was witnessed it before. They even got in arguments over this. Maybe because she did it just to get back at me.
I don't think words can explain how it's affected my wife and how that has affected me and how it in a whole has affected our marriage.
They ruined my name, my reputation. People in the store look at me funny. Sometimes if people are looking at me, sometimes I don't know if they're talking about me or if they're not. I really need for this to stop. It has to stop.
Our daughter knows that we came here, and she feels like she's finally gonna get justice today.
I've never raped that girl. I've never touched that girl. I would never do a crime like this ever in my life. Today I want to clear my name.
You had your sister and Lenel staying with you when they needed a place to stay, and you believe that Lenel sexually assaulted your daughter.
I know.
You know.
I don't believe, I know. The facts from the hospital, the facts from her mouth, and she told me he did that and explained it from the top to the bottom to her. She explained to us detail. She explained how she was playing chess, how the kids all came downstairs when we left, and how her auntie had him playing Duck, Duck, Goose and some various other games, and how he came and tapped her on the shoulder, singled her out. She loved chess and checkers. Singled her out and brought her to the table, played chess with her. Eldest child even said my sister sat there and watched him like this. Play the game. Now they claim they never even played the game. Now I had 2 bathrooms to my house. He told her once the game was over to go upstairs to bed and the rest of the kids would be there. Now he said that he had to use the bathroom. I had a half a bathroom downstairs. Why would you go upstairs with my daughter? And the other kids said that my sister was like, oh, Lenel, Lenel, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm shaving. Well, you were using the bathroom, I thought. Oh, I'm cutting my hair. It was excuse after excuse. My oldest daughter tried to go up there. She stopped her from going up there.
Your sister stopped her?
My sister stopped her. Yeah. So the way it was explained to me from my daughter is he came up in the attic with her multiple times. He had to go down every time my sister called, but it was multiple times. I said, baby, why didn't you scream or something? She said, because when he was on top of me, he was going, shh, shh, shh.
The little girl was taken to the hospital, was examined by medical professionals, stated that she was raped, went through Child Protective Services, investigators believed that she was raped. The police detectives believed that the little girl indeed was sexually assaulted, okay? What is your feelings about that, that Here, all these people were involved. You know, sometimes we get parents, oh, you told me it's, they don't do anything. Here, mother does the right thing, right? Your child tells you something happened, you have to do something, right?
Right, of course.
What are your feelings that all these professionals believe that Lenel, or not maybe so Lenel, but somebody did do this to this very young girl?
Somebody did something?
Right.
I don't know.
That night, that night.
I don't know anything about that night as far as what she's saying. She is making things up. She's been switching her story the whole time.
And why would she make up anything about you?
She's crazy.
Here, me and
You're accused of, you know, what I think of one of the most horrible crimes you can commit. Sometimes even worse than murder, right? Raping a child. Did you do that to Elena's daughter?
No, I did not.
Okay.
So she gotta lie? I don't think so. The paperwork don't lie. Her private part didn't lie, but you a damn lie.
Everybody here has taken a lie detector test. Emotions run high. Somebody
Very high.
here obviously is lying. I think it would have to come down to either you or Lenel that's not telling the truth.
Right, it's crazy to even
Somebody
hear
else
that,
might
but
not be
yeah.
telling the truth, but a man did this.
Right.
Right. I want to hear what he has to say to you. Let's bring Lenel out.
After all these years, man, we grew up together. LA, for real, that's you know, after all these damn years, you know I would never do nothing like that to your daughter. And there's only 2 men in the house, and they already ran my DNA, and I was clear to that. So who's only one black?
Okay, Elaina, you came here and you took a lie detector test.
I did.
We asked you, did you fabricate the story that Lenel sexually assaulted your daughter? You answered no. Did you coach your daughter to say Lenel sexually assaulted her? You answered no. Did your daughter tell you that Lenel sexually assaulted her? And you answered yes. And the results came back the same to each question, and they came back that Elaina told the truth. Lennard took a lie detector test. And we asked him, did you fabricate the story that Lenel sexually assaulted your daughter? You answered no. Have you ever had sexual physical contact with your daughter who accused Lenel? And you answered no. And the results for Lennard's lie detector test is that he told the truth. Lenel, you said you called the show, you came here, and you took a lie detector test. And we asked you, did you ever have sexual physical contact with Elena's daughter? And you answered no. And the results for that question is, you did not tell the truth.
Please read her test too. I need to know if she had anything to do with it.
Elissa came here and she took a lie detector test. And she was with Lenel the night that this assault occurred. And we asked her, do you know for sure that Lenel sexually assaulted your niece? You answered no. Did you participate in any way in sexually assaulting your niece with Lenel? And you answered no. And the results came back the same for both questions. And it came back that you did not tell the truth. This has split you guys up for 14 months. Your kids want you guys back together. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? Mom does something stupid, dad does something stupid, and you guys won't be together for a long time. Be smart. Okay. Go back, let the justice system try again, and maybe get some justice for your daughter.
I can forgive you. Just get some help, okay?
What I want to do is give you a hug.
I will give you a hug, but you need to get some help. You need to tell me you're going to go get some help, Nikki.
Give me a hug.
Nikki, are you going to go get some help?
Are you going to give me a hug?
Are you going to go get help?
Are we all going to go get some help?
Nikki.
Because you need help yourself.
Nikki. Oh,
Are
after
we all
what
gonna
y'all
go
did
get
to my
help?
baby,
No,
yes,
I
I'ma
didn't
go
do
get some help.
anything to your baby.
The lie detector
Don't
test
stand here
lie.
and say that in front of these
You are
cameras that I did something to
delusional.
your baby.
You
What
are-
did I do to
you
her?
really are
Nothing.
delusional. If
No,
think that
you
that
are
test is
delusional for
lying.
even saying that.
No, y'all was.
To say that I did something to
It's
my
okay.
baby. You know my baby.